What's up, history buffs? My name is History of Fat, and welcome to another installment in True or False 2. In the last game, we did level 3 and 4. 4, 5, and 6, I'm going to have 20 questions, and I'm going to assume these have 30. No idea. Let's show the world how dumb I am. Look at you, adorable little bastard! The world's tallest snowman was 37.21 meters, or 122 feet tall. That's a pretty tall snowman. Was that just like a giant avalanche that just formed up somewhere? You know, I can imagine. I bet someone did this. Someone would have had to waste their time and do it. I believe so. Maine. USA holds the record for largest snowman ever built. I figure it was like a whole town effort somewhere in Maine. All right, moving on. The most money ever paid for a cow in auction was $200,000. Was it like one of those genetically modified, like steroid injecting bull bastards? Yes. The most money ever paid for a cow in the auction was $1.3 million. So, oh, good lord. So it was a lot more than what that one was. Fact 3. The cockroach is the fastest animal on 6 legs. Yes. Actually, I have no idea. When it is alerted, it can cover a distance of a meter in just a second. Wow. Huh. That's cool. The Siberian tiger is the only cat in the world that can't retract its claws. It really? You know, I never actually looked at the tiger's claws. I mostly look at the trees or the ground or whatever, like in the opposite direction, so I don't get eaten by them. But I want to say that's true, and it's not. The cheetah is actually the only cat that can't do that. Okay, I knew there was I thought I knew it was correct, but I didn't get the correct cat. There is a suitcase with a built-in scooter. Yes. Now you don't have to carry your bag; it will carry you. Ha 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 ha. The Eskimo language has, over 20 words to describe different kinds of snow. You know, I would assume that's correct. The number of snow, ice, wind, and weather terms in some Arctic languages is impressively vast, rich, and complex. It's just like talking about corn or beef, or Florida talk about oranges. I don't know if they even talk. I've never been to Florida. If our planet was 50% larger in diameter, we would not be able to venture into space using rockets. Because the bigger it is, the stronger the gravity, right? That's correct, isn't it? This is due to how the fuel requirements for rockets scale. Okay, that's not what I was thinking, but I'll take the correct answer. Ubade. Albade. I don't know what that is, so yes. Sure. Yeah, I'll go with that. I didn't know what that was. There are no such thing as natural blue food. That's false, isn't it? What about Atlantic? I was thinking the blueberry. I was like lobsters, but yes, I was thinking blueberries. Vladimir Lenin, the Russian revolutionary, spoke English with an Irish accent. Yes. Look at that right there. Lenin had visited London several times and had hired an Irish tutor to teach him to speak English. I am good at English. Apples were the size of blueberries when humans started breeding them. Yes. I don't know. Apples are actually part of the rose family, just like pears and plums. Oh. And now you know. Yeah, same as the rose. Every rose has its thorns. Alright, anyway, enough of that. A new laser-based system can write data to a magnet memory bit 1,000 times faster than regular computer storage. Sure. New system needs only 20 trillionths of a second to write data to a magnet memory bit or byte. The first person in history whose name we know is Kusum. When in doubt, hit true. Okay. He is He's an accountant from Mesopotamia who lived around 3200 BC. Okay. Apple is the most valuable company in history. You know? No. That's why the Dutch East India Company was the most valuable company in history. Adjusted to dollars, it was worth 7.4 trillion. Wow. $7.4 trillion. All right. We only use 10% of our hearts. No, don't we use all of our heart? It is a movie quote. No. Facial reconstruction algorithms in use. In Facebook outperforms those in use by the FBI. True. Not shocking at all. Huh. I just guessed on that one. Did you guys know that? Dinosaurs had big ears, but everyone forgot this because dinosaur ears don't have bones. Yeah, they're just like little holes in their head, isn't it? Isn't that true? I don't know anything anymore. Actually, yeah, it's alright. Most likely, dinosaurs has inner ears just like oh. I must have read that question wrong. 1 in 5 Irish children hear voices. Like they're going crazy? Are they possessed? Is it all that rain that's getting to... Sure. Startling findings show auditory hallucinogens common among Irish children. So are they all crazy? In ancient Sparta, boys were punished if they failed to answer questions briefly and witty. Probably. Hence, we have, Lonic speak. Sorry guys, I did not pronounce that correctly. Researchers built AI software that learns how to build AI software. Probably like very basic ones, right? Which could learn how to build AI software that learns how to build AI software that, yeah, 80%. Yes, next one. Yeah, look at that little adorable bastard. I'm going to say that every time I see one of them because they're all freaking adorable. Nuclear bombs are impossible, and every explosion has been faked for No. Still, some people do believe this. That was an easy one. Even I knew that one, and I'm a dumb. The IRS employee manual includes instructions on how to collect taxes after a nuclear war. Probably. I'm getting all this stuff now. 2 things you cannot avoid: death and taxes. Yep. They'll forever haunt your dreams. Liquor and wine are illegal in the U.S. unless they are radioactive. What? No. Such a law doesn't exist. No, sillies. Radithor is a healthy drink in the 1920s that contained radium and slowly killed it. Probably. It was very expensive, thus only the wealthy people could afford it, and then the wealthy people died. If a lobster loses its eye, it will grow another one. No. Oh, really? Lobsters can lose claws, legs, eyes, and antennae through accident or self-defense, but are able to regenerate. I didn't know they could. I didn't know that. I thought it was just lizards. You can tell I paid attention. Death claws in the Fallout games are actually mutated. Yes, they're mutated chameleons. I'm a gamer. I've played Fallout. Thank you. They were mutated by man, not by the bomb. Meteors are heated by friction when entering the atmosphere. Yes. Because they're... what? Actually, the compressing of the air in front of the meteor is what causes the heat. Oh. And meteorites are usually cold when they strike the earth. Science. I'm learning science. Under the Hittitan Penal Code, it is a crime to it is a crime on par with murder to turn someone into a zombie. Probably. Voodoo zombie. There is a bridge in Scotland that is famous for dog. Yes, unfortunately, I do know that. Since 1950 until today, over 50 dogs have leaped from the overturned bridge and killed themselves. I've read that, I've seen that where they could think it's a ghost, like it's controlling them or whatever. I don't know. If you believe in that. The dangerously explosive cars in the Fallout games are based on the real nuclear-powered concept car. That's correct, isn't it? That I actually did not know. The 1956 Ford Nucleon from the 50s. Okay. I don't look at the cars, I look at the death claws that are trying to kill me. In 1876, Thomas Alva Edison made the first successful telephone call. Thomas Edison. I didn't know that was his middle name. I probably didn't say correctly. Oh, no. Just like the last one, I clicked on it and I knew it was instantly wrong. I'm a dumb. There is a vampire bat which sucks human. No. What? Okay. Oh, in Brazil, the vampire bat species Diphilia ecodutata has started to suck human blood. So it's a recent thing. You can buy fake walnuts with cement kernel in China. Probably. I don't know. I've never been to China. There are a lot of unconventional things you can buy in China. Okay. If you plug your power bank into itself, it can charge itself and give you infinite energy. False. Don't try this. Don't try this at home, kids. There is a lake that turns animals into stone. A lake? What is this, Narnia? Sure. I'm curious. The water in the lake, Natron in Tanzania. I cannot say that correctly. Has an extremely high pH level enough to gradually turn the animals into solid state. Until 1977, the nuclear launch codes in the United States were all zeros. Probably. We're simple people. Hey, that's what I use for my universal password as well. Nope. Living next to a nuclear plant for 1 year gives you 100 times less radiation than eating a bag of potato chips every day for 1 year. Sure, that seems really stupid and smart. According to Forbes, living next to a nuclear plant is not a big deal until it like ruptures and then it's bad. No Man's Sky is based on a trainer game Hello Games makes for the United States Department of Defense. False. No man's lie. I see what you did there. Arma 3 is actually based on a trainer Bohemian Interactive makes for the Department of Defense. That's such a just a turd of a game. It broke my heart. No Man's Sky. A bear became the first living creature to be injected from a jet at supersonic speed. Why would you do that to a bear? That's probably correct. In 1962, a bear named Yogi actually became the first living creature to be ejected from a jet at supersonic speeds. Fact 20. Broken heart syndrome is a real... I think that's correct. Isn't that how Padme died? It results in a misshapen heart unable to pump blood properly and can trigger heart attack or even death. No, I was close. 80%. I'll stick with that. Well, guys, I'm gonna call quits for this video. It lasts a little longer than I usually have these at, but hey, these questions, these are getting longer, man. Longer. Anyway, there was some in here that I felt, well, first off, I was really dumb and hit the wrong buttons the second I clicked it, or I just didn't know, which is kind of cool. Learning and being insulted by my own self. But anyway, guys, check this game out. True or False 2. It's a blast. And again, my name is History of Fat, and I'll see you in the next video. Boom, boom.